It was late 2023 was when my wife and I finally set foot into an Orthodox church, St. Andrew's. Father Josiah Trenham's church was our first Orthodox church we attended. I will never forget watching first of all, the iconography was incredible. I mean, I had been arguing against icon veneration now for as long as I had been arguing against Orthodox Christians, right? And I firmly believed that Nicaea II was idolatrous and all these things. But it was when I actually walked in and witnessed the iconography, when my entire perspective changed. I mean, immediately my mind went to, St. Paul in Hebrews when he says, we have this great cloud of witnesses, right? And we are surrounded by this great cloud of witnesses right here in this temple. And that's exactly what I noticed at St. Andrew's. The second thing I noticed was there has to be 250 children that lined up for communion. And they're all just they were all just so well behaved. And I was just I saw that and I was I want that for my future kids. I want my future kids to experience what these kids are experiencing right here. And I want to be able to tell them about each and every one of these saints. And not only the saints that lived 2,000 years ago or 1,500 years ago, but the saints that lived 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 30 years ago. We in the Orthodox Church, we have this amazing cloud of witnesses. Elder Ephraim just reposed in the end of 2019, and he will be canonized very soon. That man was just walking this earth, and he was a living saint. Everyone recognized him as a living saint. That's just over 5 years ago. I want that for my children. I want to be able to tell my children about these men that were just here, or maybe even introduce them to some of the living saints that are currently here. That's what I want for my future kids.